slow. Can you do it? Because I don't see the fucking video on my...
I'll do this just this once.
No, do it all the time.
No.
Oh. Restart on Nero.
Oh, there he is. You'll have to repeat it at least 10 more times if I'm Scarlet. Hey, like, what's the name of your channel again? What's the name of your channel again?
A little mad.
What's the name of your channel?
Yeah. And there, I shared the link.
Oh,
Oh, you did it?
oh. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Dal.
Who? Who the fuck? Who's this black guy who joined us?
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah, fuck you.
No, it's not asking.
No, it's gonna happen.
Goddamn perverts, all of you.
No. It's your own fault. You encourage it.
That is a damn lie. I am the least perverted out of all you fucks.
No.
I'm an innocent person who's done nothing wrong. You horrible, horrible monsters. You trying to drag me into your games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing that'll blow up in my face.
Eric, we don't need to hear about your last drug session.
No.
Try to watch this.
No.
What's the blue
No.
screen?
It's not letting me restream.
Oh no.
Stream was
No,
so
wait.
dead that it died before the stream was even able to stream.
Off topic, by the way.
No, I can see the
Okay.
stream now.
I changed the output for my audio so I could watch your stream on the YouTube over here on PS4.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I didn't really want to have to look at my phone during the whole time. You know what I mean?
That's alright.
Then when I switch out the audio, to make it so I only hear the chat audio and from you guys, then
Yeah.
it's like, oh no, you only want to hear from your left ear. Is that what you mean? So, what? No.
What?
And, that always bothers me when you only hear audio from one ear. I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna watch it on my phone. And I call you gay during it.
You do that.
Even the thing you could have done even if you didn't hear a word of that.
I would have done that even harder now.
Even with gay, I ended up rewatching all of that damn game, that thing around,
Yeah.
What happened?
That their kids pulled themselves apart, but it was just one kid tearing them apart in the background, the cripple, who wasn't a cripple. And I love that my joke came true. And they said, oh, this gets her ultimate talent. And I said walking as a joke. And it was just like, yeah, no, she can walk.
Hey, it's me.
She can walk. She can walk. She can
Yeah,
walk.
she's not crippled. Yeah, she's not crippled. She pretends. And for some reason, she's able to get so much pity that she basically mind controls everyone into doing what she says.
Quickly break her legs.
Break her legs. That should really be crippled.
Karma does that. Karma does that. The karma bricks fall on her and she is crippled now.
Good, fuck her. Fucking bitch. Fuck, should've killed her. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just joined in halfway in.
Danganronpa bitch.
Danganronpa girl.
Okay.
The one you didn't watch.
The one I didn't watch because I didn't want to get spoiled on that thing I don't care about.
You don't care about it, so...
Why do you not want to be spoiled, but at the same time you also don't want to, like...
No,
Is Orphan's Girl still canon, or is it just a side story?
Oh my god!
It's canon.
Guys, I'm gonna say it this. I'm gonna say it this.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be spoiled by the thing that he's eagerly listening me talk about.
I joined in thinking you were talking about Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, Fist of the North Star. Back up.
Hey man,
About despair to Kenshiro.
we're talking about a series where a dude punched a fucking nuke.
That's more
Toki
realistic.
tanked a nuke.
And died of cancer.
He died of cancer after being fighting
To be
Jesus.
fair, how many of us haven't got cancer yet?
Must we had cancer before that.
Don't worry, after we already know your future.
Yeah. Shocking.
And then Toki came back. I need to watch Fist of the North Star.
But I thought you didn't want to watch it.
No, I mean the actual show.
No, the fucking show I meant.
No, I didn't want to read it.
You
Because it's
fucking...
long.
Then 2 days later, I thought you said you wanted to watch it. No, I said I wanted to read it.
I lost the fucking site I had for that actually, so I don't remember what the fuck it went. That was 4 phones ago.
Bitch.
And what I said still stands.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
This is why earlier I said, like, I compared Rien to Gargura because she said, I have this amazing ability where I can read a whole paragraph and not take in any of the information I just read.
Who are you?
Look, it's Shin.
Where am I? Who's Shen again? Is that the dude with the wind style?
There is no wind style.
The dude that...
This is the south style. We're
Oh,
the
okay.
north style.
I don't remember which one Shen is. Is that the dude with the blades?
I think my
No.
stream was
I don't remember. I don't want to watch it. I don't know the characters. So
What the fuck? What? Why are you even saying? Oh, is that the character who did?
I watched the Machinima episode of them playing the, what you call it? The so.
Machinima.
Yes, the Macarena.
Yeah, whatever.
any reason for that because I was like, that's weird.
They're going to do the Macarena. You're right, Efron.
I thought no
It's
one was
called
trying to pay attention
Macarena.
to the actual-
Yeah, we're just ignoring you.
Hold on, what was it?
I said if there any reason why there's a bit of lag in time in my video.
Are you watching on the phone?
Because you're... It depends which version of it you're running. If you're watching via the YouTube app, it's really slower than the actual YouTube website.
Oh, I never had that issue with
There's like 20-second delay depending on how bad the internet is.
Well, no, what I was trying to say is the delays are so bad that Efren, I don't know if you remember, but when you were playing that stupid judge, I didn't realize what you did that hard until you got into the ship. So me watching that video in real time was like me. That's why you were like, wait, why didn't anyone mention it earlier?
And you have to...
Kind of issues for any of the video I've watched.
That is fucking weird because I went back to watch and see if that was just like on your end, but yeah, fucking straight up at a certain point it desyncs. You know what I mean? So
I know
like,
it's not just me because when we were watching Eric,
so it's doing that for Eric's?
yeah, when we watched the Thank You Papa
It
thing,
may be a YouTube issue.
we were behind for a minute. Remember?
Might be my internet
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
It depends on either the host that's streaming or YouTube servers being weird today.
Alright, let me give you an example. Right now I just saw Eric blow man up into pieces. What the hell just happened for you right now, Eric?
That is his
I'm
last
going.
support.
Yeah. Or something. Now
I
let's
don't
reading the
remember what I
tutorial.
was doing.
Alright. Oh wait, it's buffering.
Where am I?
It's not buffering on my end.
Am I?
On my phone, I mean.
Well, alright, again, these are things that I think it's only for the stream where it's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm seeing it on my phone and it's not buffering.
Although I guess that's just my bad internet.
Not. What happened to you yesterday anyway? After the stream, you just fucking vanished. Yeah. You just vanished after you left.
I was fucking hungry.
For 5 hours?
I got some food. I started doing some stretches so I don't fucking like feel too
Die.
bloated. Yeah.
And then he got some gabagool, because he's a mobster.
Look, those
He
people,
woke up this morning,
they
he
didn't
got
pay,
some
they didn't
gabagool.
pay us protection, so we had to stop protecting them.
We don't know it's time to use protection.
Fuck you.
That man threw a fucking table at me.
I threw you a table at you.
Threw a bicycle at me.
Bicycle. Bye.
I don't suggest singing a Queen sign might get flagged.
Green sign. Is that what you
Oh,
said?
so we've ignored Leslie, Leslie, hey.
Leslie, you're a bitch. Get out of here.
You're a bitch.
Not that I'm ignoring him, it's the quality that I'm watching it is fucking trash.
There's a fly in my room.
Do you have it at 720?
If I put it up any higher than the fucking thing, it's gonna keep buckling.
I'm never gonna forget that day.
Oh, should I,
Gabagool.
after this mission, should I just stop then?
No,
No, no one said that. We're still
besides, it doesn't matter what Leslie's saying. He's not important.
That's been telling lies.
Like,
They got
you
some
tell me
gabagool.
one thing Leslie has said that's been important.
Damn, Eric Fron.
Yeah, fuck you.
He's still upset about being lost.
Bitch.
Alright.
I told you what to do for a fucking
No,
puzzle.
you know what really pissed me off there, by the way, is that, also, by the way, the only thing Les said is that Ken's never killed people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he's just said one thing. Knowing him, he's probably
I put it on Japanese sub, sorry.
It's okay, Wooly. We understand.
Oh.
Wait, no, was it Wooly or Liam who decided to do that during the fucking Danganronpa?
Both of them.
Oh yeah, because they're both fucking dumbass weebs.
Yeah.
Candyman stick on top of the things he's trying to say. So the thing that pissed me off the most
Hey, look,
was
it's
that
Zephyr's
was
favorite thing. Shin wants to cut Kenshiro.
That's the whole point.
Yeah!
That man is dead.
Fuck you.
Oh, I can fight in the fucking clay pond. That's hilarious.
I thought you were gonna say you can fight in Queef Pond.
What?
Yeah, you'll understand when you're on it.
The girl was like, I don't even fucking like you. Leave me alone.
Hey! That man's. Oh!
Hey,
He got attacked by a turtle! Oh my god, the frame rate dropped to almost nothing. Holy fuck.
I like how you're co-hosting in such a way where you're talking about what's happening in your game rather than what's happening in Eric's game.
It's from the. I'm in the background.
You're the loudest person here.
I am the loudest.
Well, no, hold on. Eric is probably the gayest.
I am. I hope my mom never finds my YouTube channel.
Got a problem with you being loud, motherfucker?
That's okay, she can't speak English.
My biological mom can totally speak English.
Oh, you're fucked. They don't know what JoJo is.
Hey, did you know how gay Eric is?
And do you know Eric is the big gay? Shoruka. Kahana. Something Moana.
Recently, I had to use a very toxic strategy to try to win in Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, basically, there's Mystic Mind, which is like, oh, your opponent doesn't get to play the game.
Oh, cool.
And so, I was just sitting right there, watching my opponent suffer, and me also staying there very bored and just like, oh god, this is the only way to win, apparently, to fucking stall out for time. I don't want to win like this. I don't want to do it.
There's of course. Poppy
So I
coming out?
decided to rebuild my deck to be more aggressive and actually attack more.
And no.
Well, maybe we'll go captains now.
Okay.
So go ahead, Efren.
Oh, that was the end of it.
Alright. We're kicking Shin's ass here. Oh no, he's kicking our ass now. Ah, there we go. And fuck you. No! I took off my shirt, that should be invisible!
Oh, that's right, Eric.
See, you can say "oh no" without it being a freak.
Oh no! No!
People in the chat have a
Wait,
question.
is Ginger free?
Laughing and saying whatever let's start by saying your audio is shit.
Just blackjack. That's poker. I don't want to play poker.
How much blood? You're still standing.
There should be more.
Fucking pillar exploded after he got punched.
So I never actually watched fucking Fist of North Star, I'll be honest, but I did ask, like, when these two actually fight, shouldn't fucking Kenshiro just be able to insta-kill this guy with his explosion bullshit?
Fucking Shin, their very first fight was when Shin kidnaps Yuria. And Shin just destroys Kenshiro and gives him the fucking bullet holes on his chest. That look like bullet holes but are fucking his strikes. And in the second fight, Kenshiro just fucking annihilates Shin.
Yeah, wasn't that the whole point? It was a revenge mode coming back. And that final fight is just him against Shin.
Yeah. To answer your question, Leslie, yeah, rematches usually don't happen, but but some people do survive if they turn good. And even when they turn good, they just get killed by Rao.
I have 21 right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, like that was the whole, I don't remember the full episode, but from what I remember, Kane is going to get revenge in to get his fiance back. And
Yeah.
he goes through his brothers and then eventually Shin.
Okay, so in this one, he dies like this, but Shin is supposed to jump off the fucking balcony. You know?
The balcony. Why are balconies such a good place to kill yourself?
This one is because Yuria killed herself.
That's super easy.
Because she's like, I'd rather die than be with you, Shin.
You are sure.
I mean, you know, that's a fair point.
I feel like the moment that actually starts playing is the moment you're gonna get flagged.
Yeah, no, this doesn't play. That doesn't play as long as I know.
Okay. I'm just saying, the moment it plays, it's gonna get fucking flagged super hard.
Sure, man. I wish I could lower the volume because I can barely hear you guys.
You were shocked.
No, I was trying to say that. Lil keeps saying audio low, but
Whoa, Badio. Badio. Is it?
I'm speaking what the dude is saying. He's saying
Was? Always makes fun of my
Let me
PlayStation.
finish, or do you want to just continue to mumble?
To be fair, I am hearing that fucking loud ass fan noise in the background.
So he says that we're effing bitching.
Fuck.
He is for dying. Is
Oh my god, that guy looks like Yujiro.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yujiro's weaker than Kenshiro confirmed.
I mean,
Leslie
never
can
seen
seize
them
and rage at this fact.
Oh no, innocent people are gonna die!
I don't know. I don't think those two are innocent.
I mean, who is innocent?
Oh no, who could the guy in the club be?
Post-apocalypse and people having the dumbest outfits.
I mean, look, you gotta wear whatever you can to up your stats to survive.
That is fear, man.
I mean, like, it's usually, like, the main character is supposed to somehow dress a little bit more normal than the rest of the people. But I feel like Kenshiro, that doesn't necessarily apply.
He's supposed to be based off Mad Max. Oh my god, my nephew's here.
But, like, I think
The
it is
true
because
gamer
Mad Max-
Tristan is here.
Mad Max is an actual human, so, like, he dresses like an actual human, more or
These
less.
guys, the way he dresses.
Wait, hold on. It looks like he's shocking them, or is that just supposed to signify that he's using his fingers?
He's using his fingers.
Alright.
Kenshiro versus Kiryu.
I wanna say Kiryu wins because his dance moves are better.
The Kenshiro can dance, so it's true. You know, Kenshiro, if you have this martial arts where you can just disable them and
No.
not do the kill. Maybe
No.
these guys just thought they could take you, and you could have just tapped them and said, "Now leave me alone."
To be fair,
No,
like,
no, that's not Fist of the North Star.
No, I know. I'm just saying the way he says it, it's like if you don't want it, just leave me be. So he's not really angry. So it's like I just love the idea of these goons just pick the wrong guy. And he just taps him and kills him. It's like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you really need to kill these ones.
but here's the thing: we don't know if they're dead or not. You know, we've never seen him kill on screen so far.
Alright, hang on for a second.
Oh
Like,
no.
They could be enjoying their new lives as fucking as puddles of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Tristan is enjoying the fucking exploding bodies.
I think Rian finally muted himself.
No, can't be.
Wait, is that the kid? Oh wait, no, that's a different kid, isn't it?
This is a random child that nobody's gonna care about in like the rest of this game.
I was gonna say, is that Bat or Lynn? Or fuck the
No,
kid's
Bat
name?
appears later on.
Alright. What about the girl?
I don't think she appears.
Oh wait, is she dead in canon?
No.
Oh.
In the
you
very,
dead?
very end, she's still with Bat. I don't know if they're dating or anything, but she's still with him.
あなたがあいつらを倒してくれなかったら、私たちが殺されていたかもしれないもの。
Yeah. That
Yeah.
old man kinda looks like old man Joel from fucking Last of Us.
My brother's favorite game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey
speaking
man,
of
one
my...
game a year.
Yeah. Fuck my life.
Out of all the games that came out last year, Last of Us 2, yeah, that's the best.
Some other more worthy game could have won, like Fortnite.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
An apple can give you the strength to walk 29 steps to... But if the apple is 30 steps away, you're a dead man. Okay.
Yeah, it's an old ancient proverb.
It's an old ancient proverb, I guess.
And then, like, you open up the book and it's just Sun Tzu's drawings of different, like, Oriental hordes.
Yeah.
Is Oriental okay to say? Is that racist or no?
Nobody gets a fuck in this stream. Come on.
Just
So,
checking. I don't want to get you cancelled.
I'll get cancelled either way.
Like, if I get cancelled, that's, you know, I brought that on myself. I'd rather not drag you down with me.
Well, canceling brought us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
Even deeper!
俺の子
Eat
に
the
は
poo-poo.
Deeper.
何よりも大切な存在だった一度は死んだと思っていただが
Also, by the way, I want to say,
彼女が
I
何
think
者かに
my
命
favorite
を助
person
けら
who
れ
has
て
streamed Yakuza
生
Zero
きているという
off
話を
topic
耳にした
is Pekora, that rabbit VTuber.
Yeah.
その話がどこまで
Like,
本
she
当な
does
の
the
かは
aura
分からない
aura every time she kills some dude.
Most
Oh, not
cases.
kills, of course.
別人の
Kiryu has
話な
never
のかも
killed
し
a
れない
person.
Never killed anyone.
He's only beaten people
彼
nearly
女が
to
本
death.
当に死んだという証拠を
He
得
just
る
uses rubber guns with rubber bullets.
俺は諦めない
Even though he picked up this
Yuri
random
was
gun,
serious.
it happens to also be a rubber gun with
Sorry,
rubber bullets.
Yeah.
生き
Picked
い
it up off one of the bad guys, but you know,
Yuri.
of course it's rubber.
Yeah.
もしかしたら
Guns aren't
Wait, hold on,
allowed
I
in
forgot.
Japan.
You can actually pick up guns from random assholes in battle,
ユリア
right?
という名前なのか
Yeah.
そうだ
こんな
And
こ
so,
ともあるん
yeah,
だ
I just realized how stupid it is to keep implying like Kiryu
人の
has
意志と
never
いうもの
killed.
は全く
Never.
不思議なものじゃ
I guess to be fair, in cutscene he doesn't pick up the guns that these fuckers use.
休める場所を貸してほしいと申し出てき
Right,
た
Quick, quick.
主人が大きな
Everybody
傷を
else
負
is
っているよう
dead.
でな
Yeah,
Usual
see, you
Yoda.
can't trust
従者
Dell.
たちが
Uh,
それは
you
慎
can't
重に
trust
扱っ
Rian.
ておったのを
You can only
覚えて
trust
おる
me,
よ
Eric. I'm the only one here with you. I'm the only
す
person
ぐこ
who
の
knew.
町を出立
Now
し
it's
た
time for the big reveal. I forgot
従者たち
to
は
ban
主人の
Josh
こと
from
を
like
ユリア
channel,
様と呼んで
so
おっ
he's
た
probably watching.
それは本当か
Ah, fuck him. What is he gonna
間
do?
違いない
What is he gonna
私
do?
も覚えてるよ顔はちょっ
If he
と
was
しか
gonna
見え
say
なかった
something,
け
he'd
ど
probably say, he would make himself known. You know?
ユリア
No, but he's like,
彼らがどこに
No,
向
I
かったか知っているか
if you guys want me to be quiet, I'll be
奇跡の町に
quiet.
向かうと言ってお
He's a
った
bitch.
奇跡の街
Now, if we lose the viewer, we'll know it was Josh.
いっぱいある奇跡みたいな
Or
街
it
があるんだっ
turns
て
out that the viewer was Grant.
その町は
You're making
聖
fun
女
of
って
his
呼ばれてる人
boyfriend.
が治めてて町に来た人の願い
Why
を
do we
何
love
でも
shitting
叶
on
えてくれ
Grant
るらしい
Poet?
よ
Because he likes
そんな街
Josh.
があるのか
この町
Also,
か
I like
ら
what Leslie is saying over here. If
遠く北の
Punisher
位置
shoots
に
a
ある
gun
と
and
言
it
われ
hits
て
an
おる
orphan
が
child, that child must have been a wicked
本
criminal,
当にあ
like
る
a
かどう
tax
かは分か
evader.
らん
Like,
苦しい
what the
現
fuck?
実から
That's a whole bit of lore.
目を
I
背ける
forgot
た
who
めに
came up
作り
with
上げ
it.
られた
But like the idea that everyone the Punisher kills, like fucking pedophilia, just winds up on their hard
主
drive, for
人の
instance,
命
and all
を
that.
助けるため
It was,
一縷の望
the
みを
best friends,
かけ
wasn't
て
it?
奇跡の
I'm pretty
町へ
sure it
向かったよ
was,
うじゃ
but it's like, I imagine you don't have a hard drive or whatever, right? And so like fucking, you get killed by someone that, oh, this poor innocent, wait, hold on. They check their pockets and they just happen to be carrying guns, drugs, and child pornography. Even if the person was a child,
奇跡の街に向かうの
yeah.
Yeah.
ユリアを必ず探し出す
This kid was looking at underage porn, but the kid was 6 years old. She was looking at 4-year-old porn. Ew.
Ew, what the fuck?
肉体の経絡飛行に衝撃を与え
That's gross.
内部の破壊を極意とする
Yeah, I grossed
一
myself
撃
out
必
thinking about
殺の暗殺剣北斗神拳
Right, right.
Quack,
あん
quack.
たが野
Cut,
党を
cut.
倒したあ
This
の
old man
技
looks like he's gonna
間
do
違いなかろ
something.
うまさ
No,
か
old men never do
生
anything.
きている間にこの目で見ることができ
Yeah,
るとは
I
な
mean, unless you're like an anime character who's like, oh, I'm gonna burn up all the
北斗
moisture
現れる
around
と
you.
ころに
Kill you.
難ありと聞く
Hey, good.
あんたの無事を願っている
I feel that like fucking. Have you ever seen the anime Basilisk?
No.
ケンシロウさん
It's a ninja anime. Basically,
Get
that-
marks.
every
and some
old person in
lights.
that anime is an old ugly bastard. No one gets to be like a good-looking young person. No one gets to be like a wise, kind old
He's finally
person.
gone. I can talk again.
Yay.
Oh no.
Now we have to hear
Shut
Rian
up.
go. Boy,
And then the child died because Kenshiro
いっ
touched
ぱい
him.
食べてみたい
I miss Rian.
What?
And then the child got revealed to have child pornography.
Kiryu bought that child porn.
Eric, buy Ren an expensive mic. Les demands it.
I mean, the only porn in the post-apocalypse is CP.
Rian tested the Punisher Orphan the Cry. Oh, theory.
Yeah.
Any fucking glasses? Fuck.
Bitch.
So how are you liking these cutscenes? Is this what you came for?
Alright. Alright, hold on. I do want to ask, hold on, is this a continuation of Fist of North Star, or is this part of the canon?
It's original of the game.
It's its own thing.
Because, like, I kind of figured that one dude that he killed in the beginning was like the main bad guy and all that.
No, that's what I said. Like, and I asked Eric, and it was like, yeah, the whole point.
And Psycho, I'm Psycho.
I think the first bad guy is Shin, then it's Southern, then it's Rao, then it's Kaio.
Which one's your favorite?
After he cheated to beat the greatest one of them all.
Yeah, Jaggy.
You know the greatest
Jaggy's dumb, I love him. Jaggy's so stupid. I'm gonna wear a helmet so my head doesn't explode. What happens if it takes it off? Oh, I instantly die. There's a shotgun.
I'm gonna save my data. I'm saving my game, don't worry.
Oh, you can't watch anymore or whatever. Really?
Nah, you're done. You can't watch a single
You're done, son!
Get an expensive mic so we can hear more of Rand's cough.
Jesus Christ, Rand. Like, you legitimately sound like you're dying. Like, get anything, man. Drink some tea. Like, get some water. I don't know.
In access.
So you're gonna, in the coming, 15 minutes, you're gonna see something fucked up.
CP?
No.
I mean, there are a lot of kids around here.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Apocalypse.
What the hell are these urban guys doing?
I
meant to say turban. I meant to say turban guys, but like that also works.
They're here for the CP.
Oh,
yeah.
No. They're
gonna
take all my completion points.
To answer your question, my favorite is Rao of the villains.
Alright.
But I kind of like Southern as a close second because of his special technique, which was it? He can move his heart from his chest to anywhere in his body, making it impossible for Kenshiro to kill him.
How the fuck?
Anime.
How is that even a technique? That's just straight up a mutation.
Do you know Kung Fu? No, then shut up.
Oh god. Alright, what the hell? I think there was some fucking ninja movie I watched where like, I think the main character, someone like their heart is specifically located like somewhere else than where it should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's called the Ninja Turtles.
I mean, good luck piercing their shells. Has anyone ever actually pierced the shells of the turtles?
And it's been done in comics.
Dude, Donatello's died like 3 times now. What do you think?
No!
God, he sucks.
Donnie literally is the one that always dies.
Right, Donatello's my favorite.
It's usually always up to fucking Mikey to survive.
Okay, you know what? Here's something like picking your favorite Ninja Turtle says a lot about you. I say Donatello. What do you guys say?
Raphael.
That says so much about you.
Okay, what about you, Del?
Leo.
What about you, Eric?
I'll say Raphael as well.
Rap's the best.
Okay, so
No wonder I hate you two so much.
I like Donatello because number one, he has a purple headband. That's kind of cool. Number two, I like that he's very inventive.
Smart.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Mikey? Les? Yeah, of
Who
course.
the fuck is Mickey?
He said Mikey.
He said Mickey.
Mikey.
M-I-C-K-E-Y.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-F. Fuck off.
M-O-U-S-E.
M-O-U-F-E.
Look, Leslie is urban. You can't expect him to know how to read.
Head to the gate.
Bella!
Another reason why Donatello sucks. He's the most racist out of the Ninja Turtles.
Fuck you. How
Yeah,
is
he
racist?
is.
But he's racist?
Tells a lot.
Fuck
He
you.
was, I think he's racist to the dinosaur people.
See?
What? When the fuck did this happen?
2003 series.
Also, to be fair, fuck those dinosaurs. They're bastards.
Those Triceratops dudes are cool.
Typical
They
Donatello.
tried to kill the turtles, you stupid
Yeah,
bitch.
that's better than the stupid rock guys from
What?
Dimension X. That shit's
Leslie, only
stupid.
the
Still
best
evil.
out of potential.
They
He's
have a
never
whole
the
evil
best in
empire,
paper.
remember?
He just has good potential when it comes out of all of them, which he never taps into. Like he rarely taps into his potential. And it's only because of how unpredictable he is. That's the justification they have of him being the best fighter out of all of the turtles.
I think my problem with Leo is like he gets kind of dumped into the leader position, I think it's mostly because I always saw him just like have two fucking katanas and never really cut anyone down with them. And I kind of hated how he started becoming a little bit more like leaning towards Edge. You know, like with the 2005 Turtles.
Leo is the leader archetype. The archetype changes depending on the time period and depending on what kind of story we're telling.
That's fair. You get what I mean, right? It's like, I think he had a whole subplot with Karai? Was that her name?
Yeah, they keep trying to ship them together in some series.
And I don't approve, because it's so, like, no. Stop.
I'm gonna get the perfect payback on the Shredder. I'm gonna fuck his daughter. Your daughter fucked me, a mutant turtle.
The weirdest part is it's not Karai's usually not even his daughter. It's usually Splinter's.
Hey, Master Splinter.
How the fuck?
Also, the 2012 version of her turns to a snake woman.
Wait, hold on, I forgot. In every iteration was Splinter a person before he... No, hold on, wait, no. Splinter was a rat.
He was Yamato Yoshi in the 84 series, and 2003 he was
Yamato Yoshi's rat.
Yeah. And then in 2003 I think he's also Yoshi.
Alright.
Because he's also Yoshi in like 2012 run, but I don't know if he is, and he's still Yoshi in the new one as well.
And then in the real Ninja Turtles, the Michael Bay films, he finds the turtles.
I
and
will
teaches them
fucking stab you.
Teaches them ninja stuff by reading a book, by showing them a picture book of ninja.
Reminder: this is after Megan Fox saves them and puts them out in the streets after giving them Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Megan Fox is considered attractive.
Why is she April? She's not.
Night, TMNT.
I have both DVDs.
Les, I know that's Mikey's deal.
My brother has bad fucking taste in movies.
I know that
He
that's
also has
Mikey's
2007
deal.
one.
You said you have them.
Yeah, they're in the house.
Out of the other turtles because of how unpredictable he is, and yeah, he has managed to just like easily take on Raph. His problem is because Mikey normally doesn't apply himself, he fails.
We can't get the fuck out of here.
I think they're hyping up that the last Ronin right now on the run is Mikey.
But
it's just Mikey being serious.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, like that's the thing though, because that's the other thing about Mikey. He's always considered the youngest.
He's the party dude.
He's considered the youngest out of all of them. And because he's the slacker who just loves to hang out and party and just eat and stuff like that, him keeping up with his brothers means that he has skill, but you never see him apply himself all the time, so that's always the lingering
Angelo was a party dude.
If Mikey really, really tried, he could flay it. Plus, let's
Mike,
be
you
honest.
could take out the Shredder if you try hard enough.
Plus,
So,
let's be honest,
for all my
Have
viewers,
sex with the human girl.
for all my viewers,
Also, it was
remind me what I had to do.
I don't know. I wasn't watching. I'm playing Judgment.
Thank you.
Give the guy CP.
Are we talking about turtle still? Or is it still weird?
Do you have to go to those?
Proceed.
That's the CP they're asking for.
See,
Oh
can't.
shit!
Michelangelo is a party dude.
I don't think I was paying that much
God
attention.
damn it! I want to watch the
It's
original
fine, I'll
TMNT
figure
now.
it
There's
out.
no like streaming
We'll
service.
figure it
for
out.
right
There
now.
we go. I figured it out.
Oh, it just buffered.
That movie's fucking weird.
Up.
Why does Leslie like TM?
The
like
internet
you so
connection
much?
quality is fucking awful. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing.
I mean, you can technically do that kind of thing in the Injustice 2 with the turtles.
Oh, the Injustice 2 version of that's fucking cool. Because you can choose between all of them at once.
Yeah, and they all got their own intros and shit. I like Raph's intros because some of them, I love how he refers to his style as Turtle Strong style.
I still need to watch Rise of the TMNT.
What the? Oh
The
yeah.
new one.
Is that the one that Leslie was spamming in the Discord?
Yes, that's the one that looks like a fucking anime.
Because like, Nickelodeon refuses to fucking advertise it.
It's done. They canceled it.
No, so
Whoa.
again, like Nickelodeon, like I think a lot of different
Pizza.
stations do this with cartoons or whatever. It's like, hey, here's this new show. We're not gonna advertise it because we know you'd rather watch more stuff.
We're gonna throw it on Nicktoons. Here, watch SpongeBob or Teen Titans Go instead.
Teen Titans Go doesn't go on Nickelodeon.
Oh,
It
fuck.
goes on Boomerang
That's
and the
good.
actual
something
Teen
similar
Titans.
where they throw
It's
it off
on
of
Boomerang because Boomerang is
instead.
owned by the same company.
Boomerang also has better shit on it.
By the same
There was
guys.
a bit. I remember when we had cable. Well, like my family still has cable, but like I don't. But like, yeah, fucking. Essentially, like it had this screen where I tried to change it to like Nickelodeon to watch anything.
How do I?
Viacom, the broadcasting network that owns this, is currently like it's basically saying that they're hashing out legal issues for some bullshit. So you're not allowed to watch. And then fucking, I said, okay, fine, then Cartoon Network. Oh, Viacom, huh? Alright,
I
fine,
think
what
another
about
reason.
this?
I think another reason why I always liked Leonardo the best is I know his style of combat seems kind of stupid on surface, even though all of them have stupid fighting styles.
He's not allowed to use his swords.
No,
He's
yeah,
allowed
that.
to against the robots.
No, yeah, that. But I also like the idea of having two blades because I like the idea of him being so good he can use two, but then only using one. Like he's like, you're such a scrub. I'm not even gonna use both of them. I'll just take one out instead.
I forgot. But didn't they change his weapons in Rise of the Teenage Mutant
They
Ninja
change them
Turtles?
all the time. I think he has something else.
No, he has a singular sword now in Rise.
I thought
It used to be
they
gold.
changed it because they figured like he never fucking uses swords like swords anyways.
All they had to do was just change one thing and say, do the Kenshin thing, Rurouni Kenshin, and just say he has a reverse blade. So
That's
way-
what they implied in like one of the series.
Yeah, but just say it. Just say, yeah, he has two sets of reverse blades, and he uses them to just knock people out. And then when he's fighting robots or anything that we're allowed to kill, then he can just go for the whole bladed option. But
Yeah.
Or kind of like with Samurai Jack, where like pretty much everything had to be a robot.
Jack just knocks people the fuck out.
Yeah,
Well, cut their arm
like,
off.
well, because the thing is with him, he also uses martial arts when he needs
also
to.
keep in mind it's the super future, so in that time period they have crazy robotics and cybernetics all over the place.
I think that's the best out for it, while still having like lots of like robo juices being thrown on screen shit. You still get to see him use it like a fucking sword, you know?
I'm pretty sure he
It
can knock
helps.
people off the back end of it too.
It helps that
Yes.
fucking the main villain, of course, isn't someone you can like really have blood come out of it, or like really be like, oh, it's so gory. It's just shadows come out.
What time?
Yeah,
Just kill
so,
everyone
you know,
so it's fair, says Leslie.
Hey, it's that
Hey,
guy.
Skylar.
Skylar!
Yeah, it's Byler.
Skylar,
The
favorite
magician.
Shut up, Skylar. Favorite Ninja Turtle. Go.
Ooh. I guess Leonardo.
Answer. Okay.
Motherfucker, you're now with
winners.
You
Hey.
and Eric have to fight like against hold on. Skylar, you and Dal have to fight against Eric and Rian, and I stand alone.
Alright. Yeah. I don't think they'll last long.
I'm gonna make a tank.
Because I'm gonna cheat and take out a gun.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
have 2 guns instead of 2 swords.
Eric, Green, which one is your favorite?
Raphael.
Yeah, those 2 said Raphael and Ephraim, the horrible Nazi
Fuck
racist.
you,
said
Donatello is great. You
Donatello
wouldn't have
is-
any of your tech without me, you fucks.
I
Raph
got
doesn't
2
need
swords,
tech,
I
he
don't
does the
need
big
them.
punch.
I'm skilled.
Raph is Unga
How
Bunga.
are you supposed to drive around in your marketable toy-shaped fucking truck?
Don,
God, it's
You're
so
the
stupid
one
that the
who
live
said-
action, like, Power Rangers, like, thing had them have their own fucking Hummer.
Okay,
For no
I want to
reason.
mention, by the way, this actually pissed me off as a child, but I remember, like, my older brothers, they actually had all the TMNT merch. They had, like, all 4
They
of
had the fucking
turtles.
Pizza Mobile, which is worth a lot
they
of money
had
now.
the fucking
Oh, yeah.
stupid little bus, like, the
I
stupid little
wanted that
truck.
so bad as a kid.
I was so fucking jealous that they
shit.
got all this, and
I
they
wanted that so
fucking
bad.
lost all their toys. They just kind of misplaced them, threw them around.
Hey man, if you actually still had, if you had it right now, your sister would have sold them for all your other shit for $5.
Oh yeah, it's
stole
true.
Yeah,
So
so you're lucky you didn't get
Skylar,
them. She would have just sold them.
I'm streaming
So
right
man,
now.
I remember that I actually did have the Pizza Mobile back in the day. You know, it took my older brothers.
By the way, to
Liz
give
would be the
context to
asshole
that,
say I went alone.
Dal and Scholar, I don't know if you guys were here when I mentioned that, but basically, at some point, I kept all my toys from back then. I was like, fuck it. If I ever, for some reason, have a child or just decide to give them someone, I'll just have them there. Or like, just in general, they look kind of neat. So I had them stored away in a box, right? And my older sister, like, she decides, yeah, I'm just gonna sell them all. Like, so toys like the classic Wolverine, fucking like Godzilla, all these Pokemon toys and Digimon toys you can't get anymore. And she sold them for about $5, like the whole box.
$5 for stuff that's probably worth $20 each.
And
Your
So,
sister's
like,
a stupid
I'm like,
bitch.
did you even check what they each like were worth individually? So,
That's the problem
that's
with
too much of a
people-
hassle. You would have
that's the
found out
problem
I
with
sold your
people-
stuff.
That's the problem with people who don't know about stuff like that. It's like when I was giving my fucking mom advice, she told me, what should I give your sister for Christmas? I don't know anything about video games and stuff. I'm gonna get her this. I said, okay, mom, stop for a second. Before you go and buy this super expensive ass system that you're not even sure there's any games on it, get her this instead. And I have to like walk her through the thing that like these things have different value. Don't just go for the shiniest thing or go for the immediate price. This is how people
Buy her Switch.
Yeah,
Animal
that's what I told her to
Crossing.
do.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
get her
no.
Animal Crossing.
She was gonna buy just one thing and then buy a bunch of games separate. I said, Mom, there's a bundle deal right here that has a Switch, Animal Crossing, 3 Mario games, and I forgot the other game that came with it. It's like that's almost as much as what you would buy if you just bought this extra. I forgot the version of it. It's some Switch extra, whatever, a bigger version of it.
It's on the Switch Lite.
Yeah, like that's how much it would cost if you just bought this one system by itself. And when I told her that, she was like, "Shut up!" Like she felt stupid for not saying. Like it's fine, but this is why you need to pay attention or ask people who know about the value of this shit. Like, you throw these plastic things around, and you don't know there are idiots who will pay $50 or $100 for them.
I think that's what bothered me the most, but it's more so I even asked her why she didn't just check them. So, well, I had to do it now before you figured out that I took your box.
Like,
And so, the reason she sold it all for $5, so she had to do it fast before I figured out that she sold my mom.
Yeah, I had to do it fast before you discovered I took your stuff, and then you started whining about it.
And I'm just right there, like, I'm like, that is literal theft.
You
And
stole my
stupidity.
shit. Die.
They're just toys. Get over it.
no, they were fucking money.
Yeah, they were
Not
money.
even just that. Not even just the amount she sold it for, but it's also just the disrespect of the fact that it is my property, even if I'm not using it.
You stole his shit to sell for $5.
And
You
then
should
after
be in
beat his
prison.
sister up.
I legit wanted to.
I can hear your
wanted
sister
to grab
screaming in the
a-
background. She knows you know. Run, she has a gun.
I was so fucking. I fucking. I remember my cat scratched her fucking leg. She's like, "Are you gonna try to discipline your cat?" It's like, "No, she's been a good girl." Literally, it was the day afterwards, but I was still fucking just holding on to that for a bit. I was so fucking mad.
Yeah, you should just says it like, why? She's doing what I trained her to do.
Man, I cannot train my cat for shit. I think that was just a coincidence that my cat did it, or possibly finally for once my cat's like, hey man, no one's gonna do this to you.
No, so here's the fucked up thing that's gonna happen in this little cutscene.
Cats are a bit like Leslie. They, yeah, they.
Everybody was Mikey being the best. Shut up.
Wait, was he talking on the chat?
No, I'm reading. He posted something on Discord. Let's say his favorite is Michelangelo, and he posted something in the video tab saying proof that Michelangelo's the best.
Shut up about it.
Yeah,
Well, somebody has
also,
to be a
by
fan
the
of
way,
Michelangelo.
Skyler, I'm streaming.
Hey!
The streaming bug has infected this place. This is all Efren's fault.
Then next, Dallas gonna stream, and then eventually they're going to make.
Start
Keep
streaming
going,
and then I'll
yeah,
immediately get
that's-
canceled.
Probably.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
canceled
Probably.
before you even started.
Yeah.
So that kid just saw his
There
father die.
goes the stream.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
so
we're still
much
talking
blood.
about favorite fucking turtles. My brother's favorite's apparently Mikey.
Oh, now Leslie has to
Even
play
though as a
Mikey.
kid he liked Leo, I think he changed his mind over the years.
Well, he's an indecisive bitch.
Yeah, basically.
You can't fight shit, Leslie.
Oh! I gotta sneeze.
Look at Les's legs. They're imploding. Oh no.
Les, you already said
His hips have expanded.
we haven't even had our fight yet.
What fight?
I don't know.
Why do you want to...
Yeah,
You
Les
would
said
just
they-
tease him until he gets so flustered he stops trying to fight you.
Then he
No,
sucks
Les
you
has
off.
admitted that if we ever did meet, the first thing he wanted to do is swing on me. Which I said, well, you know what? I wouldn't mind that because I've made friends that way. Which would then lead to a fight.
And then you punched, and then you kissed.
And then of course he said I would win.
Alright. I'm
Wait, what
watching
was
the
that from
screen
again?
on my laptop.
I
Why
don't
does that
know,
guy
I
have a
think
sword
it's
in his
from The
face?
Simpsons.
Because Kenshiro put it there.
Okay.
Because the dude was gonna drop his knife, so Kenshiro made sure he held on to it.
I like how, despite these guys being all generic models, it is also kind of like they stand out as generic models. Like they're very much like post-apocalyptic. You know what I mean?
I always hate that thing
Yeah.
about
Block
movies.
whip
I always hate that
eucalyptus.
thing about movies when they just see any hero do something like, I get it,
now.
I get it, you're a gang and you're already in a shit world where you think anybody can kill anybody. But when you see somebody doing shit like this, it's like, no, this isn't worth it. This isn't worth
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see a guy just put his thumb into somebody's temple, I'm not gonna fucking fuck with that guy.
Would you do it again?
I mean,
And then he just starts saying Muda.
it's so I mean,
Yeah,
again, it's one of those where
seconds.
like it never
5
makes
seconds
sense.
for the fight, and then the rest of the day it's just gonna be me fucking putting you to bed, saying, alright, now go to sleep.
Again, this goes back to that fucking Star Wars bullshit. We're like, okay, you can either shoot this person, hope that eventually.
Shoot this
So
Yeah.
let's see what happens to the child.
Like you can either at least hope that you will like hit him with enough bullets that he'll die, or
Look,
run
look.
up to him with a fucking melee weapon.
Kenshiro goes to the kid. Kenshiro goes to the kid and says, alright, you're okay now. The kid says,
You're
a
safe
child's
now."
mouth is...
A wonderful, a very big mouse.
Oh, hey, he survived. Oh, that fucking line was weird, by the way. The fucking child's mouth is a wonderful.
Oh, Leslie.
Leslie, watch out, they're gonna get you.
Oh, Ken's gonna get you.
So, what do you think is gonna happen to that child now that his dad is dead?
Vengeance.
In the fucking desert alone?
Oh, he'll probably just starve and die.
Who the fuck is Mickey?
He learns another martial art.
Alright, here's the thing. Again, Leslie never learned how to read. You have to
The racist Michelangelo strikes again. Racist Donatello just being a shit.
Yeah, you can't even tell the turtles apart, you fucking racist!
You can't be racist to another species, you idiot.
Yeah.
Good job there, Captain of Eden's Watch.
He's tagging you several times, though.
Yeah, let me see this. Liz, you son of a bitch.
I just want to say, it's not racism. I'm just pointing out the very simple fact that the turtles are not people.
Remember
They
that?
talk like people. He keeps tagging you.
Hey, you want to know about something that talks about peace? Remember that Michael Bay film when the turtles realized that they were seen as lesser people because of their skin? Liz, you son of a man and a woman.
Fucking Leslie, how many tags is that?
That's like 5.
Liz, I swear to God, I hate that I love you, you son of a bitch.
He's that damn cat.
That reminds me of a player in a different fucking D&D game I was in. Where basically, whenever DM's like, alright, we got a game today, are you guys ready? And when it's officially game time, like, the very second that it turns, like, officially game time, he just immediately starts tagging whoever isn't there already, just like, hey, are you here? Hey, are you here? Like, he fucking, like, has a whole wall of tags, like, hey, did you notice we got a game today? And like, he has more optimism than like anyone else to do it. But wait, hold on, Ken actually let them put that on his arm? What the fuck?
Yeah. He wants to get into the city and the prison is in the city. Jesus fucking Christ, Rian.
I was sneezing that time.
What happened there?
You're fucking Mike, you're
I
fucking
can't
die.
mute sneezing. Fuck you.
No.
Stop asking.
And yet all of you fucks keep asking. The only one who
Fuck
respected
you.
my wishes has been Sky. Sky hasn't asked
Surely
me.
hasn't been Leslie. He keeps saying fuck you several
Nasty one.
days. What?
Nasty one.
Where am I?
Now we're remembering shit. Hey, there's our girl
I'm
Yuria.
talking about every time somebody says fuck you, they'll
Fuck
be
am I
like,
going?
I wonder if
I'm like,
she's
no,
in
stop asking. And I said the only
Shut
one
up
who
about
respected my
Yuri.
wishes has been Sky.
Oh.
Sky has
What if
never
I talk
asked me
about
that.
Yuri Lowenthal instead?
That's
Yeah,
his
talk
words.
about Sasuke. You're right. You should talk about Yasuke. Yeah,
Are you
Yasuke.
talking
Fuck
about
it.
Yasuke.
Man,
Are you
fuck
talking
That
about
sucks, because I'm definitely the best looking one.
Look, it's our best
You can't prove
friend.
me wrong.
I wouldn't try to.
our best friend, a woman in the past.
No?
Best friend woman. Hold up, you're not making any sense.
Oh wait, it's that guy you killed.
Frank
Yeah.
Miller said women and men can't be friends.
That
Frank Miller
fucking.
knows how to write, so he's correct.
Yes.
I mean, I think we even talked about it, whether or not he would consider Frank Miller himself, but like, I think he actually had sex potentially.
Well, obviously he's
I don't-
not on that level because, yeah, and also you got to keep in mind he's from a different time period
Yeah,
that he refuses to move from.
I mean, like, that's one of those where, like, an artist or someone like that definitely is from a different age. I think I at least respect Frank Miller's art. Last I checked,
Oh man,
Sin City
that
looks
is
cool.
totally what's going to happen.
Oh my
Just that,
god!
yeah.
Holy
It's tot-
shit.
I don't actually remember what. I actually don't know. Is this a flashback or a flash forward?
It's a flashback.
Dream sequence?
It's a flash side.
Where are we going?
Oh, wow.
death.
Get the flash side. See when you
Don't worry, Skyler, we already killed Shin.
We killed him yesterday.
Well,
in
then
his
why
house.
have why have the sequence in if everybody?
Because he's remembering what happened with Yuria.
I'm gonna touch your chest.
Do what now?
Good.
You'll learn to like it.
Not for now.
Hey, tell Kenshiro that you love me more than him.
Kenshiro, no, don't cut
This
me.
is not true.
You'll never understand me.
You'll never understand what she meant when she said no.
Fuck you.
When you walk away. Then Kenshiro just pulls out a fucking Keyblade.
Oh, okay. I looked away for a second and it looks back, and I thought, oh wow, he's fingering your chest. Oh wait, no, it's Kenshiro.
Well, yeah, if it was the other way around, it would be gay. Are you silly?
Yeah.
What
What are you, a fool? Chasing me?
Girls. And he's got so much dedication to doing this to Kenshiro's chest.
man is dead.
That's why the girl has never been satisfied with him in bed. She's like, nah, just do that with less force to me. And he's like, I don't get it.
What the fuck just happened?
So that's how Kenshiro got cooked.
Man, Kenshiro, if you were stronger, you could have just grabbed your bitch by now. Why weren't you strong enough?
You could have grabbed her by the pussy like our former president once said.
You know, Kenshiro,
Oh yeah, that's right, he is the former now, isn't he?
You just figured this
we've
out?
said this like a million times.
No, it's just
Punch you,
weird.
won't shut up about it.
Yeah, you can't live without him.
Hey, I wanna mention, by the way, like this is off topic entirely, but like have you ever heard like a song or like a sound effect that's from a movie and like you already recognize it and like you ask the person like because you're not even seeing what they're watching but you already know, and you ask, hey, are you watching that? How'd you know?
Because we looked at your history.
And that's why I don't hang out with you anymore.
As an example, essentially, like, I forgot which part in Cinderella, but you know how those fucking Cinderella! Remember when those rats are all making, like, a dress for Cinderella?
Yeah, Eric's day job?
Yep.
You know,
What the fuck you mean my day job?
Talking to her.
You're the rat!
Yeah,
It's all
basically,
the rules.
that little kind of song that they're singing, like, as they're doing it, like, I recognized it, and I just kind of yelled to my sister, they're like, hey, are you watching Cinderella?
Cinderella! Cinderella! Oh god.
Have you guys ever had a moment like that where you just recognize like a movie instantly?
Oh, yeah.
Like, just by stuff like that?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, all
when
the
if he
time.
played Jurassic Park enough that I can tell if he's watching it from the fucking theme song.
To be fair, they do use that theme song like the other movies, though.
They use it for everything, so I'm almost always right that they're watching Jurassic Park technically.
Alright. What about you, Skylar? What's an example of that you can think of?
Like most movies, honestly, I didn't know that this didn't have anyone else. Okay, basically, like if you play like a certain like a certain pattern of songs, I usually do. I hear it and I immediately think that movie. Like the amount of times that I've for instance, The Grinch. I hear.
Alright.
Oh god, I've seen that so many
Which one,
times.
the Jim Carrey one?
Yes.
Yep, the Jim Carrey one.
It will always be the Jim Carrey
So,
one.
read what Kenshiro says he did to the prison guard.
I can't read it from here. It's too blurry.
Kenshiro's busy thinking about the Grinch.
I
Dude, I
erased his...
can remember most of fucking Willy
Wait, hold on,
Wonka from the
everyone
moment
shut
it comes
up.
on.
Let Eric speak. Alright, go on.
Kenshiro
that's
said,
great.
I erased this memory from the moment from this very moment.
Kenshiro, how did you do that without blowing his
Wait,
brains
he has
out?
that power?
Yeah.
Yes.
The greatest way to cripple Kenshiro, cut his fingers off.
That's if you can get to him.
Kenshiro loses his fingers and suddenly his entire martial art dies right there.
Hey, alright.
No, he'll just use his finger, his stubs.
If his woman survived, do you think if she asked him to finger him, she would still be alive?
I don't know. Does Fist of the North Star just kill instantly?
I mean, if he does it to her, he can be you are shockered!
You are kill!
Kenshiro versus Ryo.
What is the shocker? Doing the pink one, the stink, or
oh god, no, not
Shenmue. I forgot the fucking bullshit.
Kenshiro versus Ryo. Shenmue, who takes it?
Wait, what?
I unlocked a new skill.
Ryu from Shenmue, who takes it? Him or Kenshiro in a fight?
Are you triple finisher now?
Oh, Kenshiro.
That's
the
stupid. Ryo
best
has
move.
the body check.
Yeah, the most useful fucking technique.
You can't beat a man who uses
Ken versus Mikey. How long does Ken last?
Which Ken?
Kenshiro.
Kenshiro would one-shot fucking guy before he does anything.
He said Mikey.
Mikey's pretty fucking strong.
But who the fuck is Mikey?
Michelangelo, the fucking Ninja Turtle.
Shut up about... Dude. Shut up. I'm not paying attention.
When have you...
But anyway...
In any of our conversations have you paid attention?
Fuck you. Anyway, Kenshiro literally has ranged fucking Fist of the North Star, so he can just one-shot you. From range. At a certain point in the story.
So, did you watch Fist of the North Star or not?
It's almost like Chris yelled about Fist of the North Star for 4 years on Google+.
Who the fuck is Chris?
The dude that had the bat fucking profile picture.
I don't understand. I don't know who you people are. I only realized your names because I've heard it enough times. I don't remember anyone plus.
Fuck you.
I didn't even remember fucking Justin until he finally said
he yelled at you.
Yeah, he did.
You are. I don't think any of us have talked to Justin.
That's what he said. It was like, yeah, I haven't been around. I'm surprised you're still around, Dale. I was just like, oh yeah, pretty much that.
Yeah, you.
Oh please. You don't get to do the OU thing when I come back. You fuckers notice my notification I joined the party and you don't say a fucking word until you hear me speak.
Still can't believe Danganronpa got fucking blocked.
I'm surprised this hasn't, because most of Zero gets blocked too. Has it?
Whenever he goes to save.
So here's what I don't get. You can't play Danganronpa, but I can watch an entire cutscene and gameplay movie of everything that happened in that game. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Essentially, some parts are gonna be blocked, but like it's also kind of inconsistent on which parts are blocked.
No, but that's not even what I'm talking about. It's just how is he able to not continue when I can watch someone, like I could watch a Let's Play right now of that very game if I wanted to.
Well, the Let's Players are using Elgato's. He's using the built-in system's recording, which blocks it automatically if they tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, because me and Eric and pretty much the rest of us just use the basic streaming thing on PS4. So any game... fuck you. Any game that like... well, fine, if you want us to not be basic, buy me the fucking, like, Elgato.
No, I ain't putting money into y'all.
No.
You better put something into us.
No, I don't think I'm doing that.
No, thanks.
I don't think I'm doing that.
So Dale, tell them about the fate of the children.
Okay, so...
What?
So, each one of the children, as everyone could probably tell, was abused in some way, fraudulent excuse, blah blah blah. But anyway, so the redheaded annoying jackass kid, who's like, I'm the best athlete in the world, he had the most basic backstory you could imagine. Abusive drunk father who would whoop his ass every 2 seconds. And so, he has a bit of a meltdown when you go to his boss fight. He's like getting so scared at the idea of adults coming back into power or just being around adults that his hand starts trembling in fear, so he beats his hand until it's like bruised to make it stop shaking. And he's like, yeah, I'm the hero. I'm the hero that's gonna save us all from the adults, and we won't have to worry about anything. So he's just an idiot. The boy with the mask was emotionally abused by his mother. She said you're the ugliest piece of shit on the planet. Fuck you, you're not like other children. She made him wear that stupid mask that he wears, and because he's wearing it for so long, he believes that, oh yeah, no one should see me. If someone sees what I really look like, your eyes will rot out in fear and disgust, like, oh, I'm the worst thing in existence. And that's what he believes. And you beat him, but then his mask gets peeled off, and it turns out, actually, he's adorable. So, I don't know, I guess the mom decided to hate him for whatever reason. The little girl, another super predictable one from her, just her opening statements. Okay, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna see if anyone can guess something. So, the pink-haired girl. Do you guys remember her saying that salty things are horrible? Yeah. Okay, so she said something about salty things being horrible. She was the one that had the line about, yeah, since there'll only be kids, there'll be no pedophiles. And keep in mind, she used to be an actress / singer or whatever. So what do you think happened to her?
Yes. Yeah, I'm saving right now.
So she suffered from that, from her father basically pimping her out, and so because of that, she has basically decided, yep, adults suck, they all need to go. And there is a very disturbing thing that happens when she captures the main character girl. She has a weird obsession with cute things, and so the main character, I don't remember her name, she kidnaps her. Yeah, she kidnaps her, puts her in this machine. It's basically a rape room where she takes this girl. So she straps her to this machine with a bunch of like robot hands reaching for her. And you have to play a mini game to like withstand what she's doing to you while these hands reach for you and try to fondle you. And the girl says the most disturbing thing is while this is happening. She's like, it's your fault for being cute. If you weren't cute, then you wouldn't have this happen to you. It's just like, oh no. Yeah, she says a lot of stuff like this. And yeah, so
I'm gonna say if you fail that mini game, Kamara starts getting into the rape.
Yeah. That's what I say. You have to play a mini game to resist it. Because if you do not, it continues.
Literal tags mind break?
Yeah, pretty much. Because keep in mind, it's implied that this little girl has done this to other things she's called adorable before too. So she has a history of doing this, meaning she knows how to do this. She even says, I'm good at this. I'm really good. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of weird shit that goes there. She does not die, that little girl. Actually, I don't think any of those kids die.
They don't.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Everyone in this series is just about wholesome murder.
The blue-haired boy, his backstory is also pretty fucked, but at least it's kind of less violent. Oh no, the medical shit is fucked. So his boy's parents decided they wanted to make a child prodigy, so they basically used him as a fucking robot guinea pig. Pumped him full of drugs to make sure that he was always focused on studying. They kept him locked in a room to study nearly 24 hours a day. They would wake him up with it's implied they used to stab him to keep him awake, and if he ever really did doze off, they would just pump him full of IV to like wake him back up eventually when his body could finally recover. So he just studied on loop forever, and nothing but that, because they wanted the perfect smart child. So that's his backstory. And because of that, the boys used to having expectations put on him. He's like, please, I need people to believe in me. And the girl kind of takes advantage of that, the crippled girl. Actually, the crippled girl takes advantage of all of them. Also, she's not crippled, Sky, so my joke came true.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I have that power.
So tell them what Monica, the green-haired girl, does to Nagisa, the blue-haired boy.
Which part? You mean at the end, or
when Nagisa tries to set Komaru free?
Oh. I can't. You tell him that part. I can't remember that specific part.
So Nagisa tries to set the main character girl Komaru free. The blue-haired boy. And after he gets caught, he goes back to Monica while kicking the servant around. And Monica says, "Hey, you're a fucking loser. I never expected anything from you. But I bet you like me. You do everything that you do because you like me, don't you? You have naughty dreams of me when you're alone, don't you, Nagisa?"
She breaks this boy.
What the fuck are we talking about again?
Yes,
I zoned out.
Yeah, that's why we didn't bother trying to bring you back.
Where am I?
No. So the Monica girl basically knows every one of these kids' weaknesses, and because she is the most evil fuck out of all of them, she knows how to use them against them. She abuses the pink-haired girl before the blue-haired boy tries to free the main character. She abuses the pink-haired girl by calling her, I'll treat you gently, knowing that gently is a trigger word for her, because anytime she was about to get assaulted or molested or raped, the adults would say, "Oh, I'll treat you gently," which is why she can't handle that. It makes her go back to those memories and she starts freaking out. So while she's saying this, she's punching the shit out of the pink-haired girl, and the pink-haired girl is crying and saying, "Yes, I'd rather you beat me than be gentle with me." So whatever like shit that happened, so the girl is so traumatized from what happened, she'd rather be outright beaten and assaulted physically than touched.
Oh, this fucked up.
Yeah, and the Monica girl, long story short, is a Junko fan girl, and she wants to do everything that Junko did, but 10 times bigger. So she's the mastermind behind everything. Well, yeah, she was the one that everyone said they cared about the most, so that didn't surprise me. I was just happy that my prediction of her being able to walk was true. And so she just manipulates every single person to do what she says. And the kids think that, oh yeah, we're gonna make a paradise only for kids. She does not care about that. That is not her plan. She does not give a fuck about the kids or any plans for anything like that. So it's still kind of stupid, but it gets to a climax moment where, long story short, you beat the green-haired girl, and she shows you the controller for all the Monokumas that have been going around the city killing people. She goes, "Yep, this is the controller, and this is the controller for the mind control devices on the kids. And if you stop it, it'll stop the Monokumas." But here's the twist. Eric is right that the bad ending is to kill the kids, because we thought it was the main kids, like the ones you were dealing with, but no. If you break the controller, then the bombs will go off in the heads of the mind control devices of all the kids. So all those kids that have been running around with the Monokumas, with the Monokuma helmets, they have bombs in their heads. And keep in mind, these kids have been helping to kill the adults, but they've been brainwashed, so they don't even know what they're doing. So if you break the controller, the kids die, but you will stop the Monokumas, but the kids will die too. And Monica's plan is to start a big fucking war, because seeing children blowing up, like headless children, is going to cause everyone around the world to go, "What the fuck?" and then spiral the world into chaos, which is her plan, because she wants to make an even bigger splash of despair.
So what's the good ending?
The good ending is you don't break the controller, no matter how much the game tries to make you do it. It goes to like 5 fucking options of break the controller or yeah or no, and she pushes the girl really fucking hard. Like, at first it's break it or not, and she tries to play mind games to get you to do it. and everyone's trying to get you to do it too, because they're like, yeah, get revenge, break this thing, end this nightmare already. But there's a bit of you that's like, nah, why does she want me to do this? This doesn't make any sense. And you slowly learn more information. And then even after you found out that, yeah, if you break the controller, all these kids are gonna die and everything else will happen, Monica gives one final push by showing you the image of your main character's parents being hung. So she killed your parents just to give you that one push. She's like, don't you want to get revenge on me now? And it takes Toko, the girl with the glasses that you meet in the game, to stop you and wake you up, and then you guys fight one last big monster robot. And basically the ending is they just walk away. They're like, nah, fuck this, we're not doing this. Which pisses Monica off, because now she doesn't get her big despair ending or the big hope ending. There's just nothing. It's just, no, we beat your game and we're leaving. And while the building is crumbling after that big fight, the roof caves in and collapses on her body. So she finally is crippled now, because her whole lower waist has been destroyed by debris. And everyone just leaves her, just like, fuck it, I'm out of here, we don't care anymore. She's alive because that fucking servant dude grabs her and takes her out. And he says the most annoying shit where I'm like, this is why I want you dead. So you would think this is a victory, right? Like, oh, there was no big despair, the kids didn't die, and the main character says she's gonna find a way to save everybody without doing anything like that, right? You would think this is a good ending. Both Monica and the stupid servant boy are mad because they didn't get some bullshit extreme ending. So the girl's obviously upset that she didn't get to bring despair, and the servant says, I didn't get the hope ending I was looking for. I'd rather you make this big war happen. Instead, a greater and brighter hope will come afterwards. So I'm not satisfied either. And it's implied he's gonna help her start up again. Because fuck that guy.
So let me say something about the anime. Cause she's like, servant, you're fucking lame. I don't want to do this anymore.
You know you suck when I triple yeah. When she needs you to lift and she still leaves you. That's not good.
Yeah, but that stupid white-haired boy, he is the villain of that game, like Eric said, too, I think.
Isn't Les still watching?
He's also
just saying, not wanting to be punched, not wanting to be touched, I'd rather punch. Why are you asking who's watching when you're not even watching to see who's watching?
Because Les doesn't want Danganronpa spoilers.
I don't think he's paying attention to that or cares that much, but in 2, what I'll say is, what I will say in 2, because Eric said in his stream, it was like, no, that white hair boy was always crazy, and I remember him being crazy too. Now I actually remember what his whole deal was. So
the ultimate bad luck.
He believes
ultimate good luck.
That was bad luck.
He believes in hope. He likes the idea of, okay, there's a bunch of despair, everyone's at their last rope, but then some hopeful symbol will come and unite the world and make things better. And his idea of really bringing hope is to have the world be plunged into the worst situation, so then something good will happen. In his mind, we need to have something super bad to happen first, then the good guys will come, then the good will come afterwards. So he helps the villain cause the problem because he's waiting for some symbol of hope to come and be the savior.
And you get Junko's arm attached to his arm.
Why doesn't he just go over to Japan and meet up with All Might?
No, I'm just saying, this is how annoying this asshole is. He'd rather the world die, so in his mind, some Jesus symbol will come afterwards. That's the other thing about Danganronpa as a whole, the whole hope and despair bullshit. Everything goes back and forth.
You know, the annoying thing is, his goal could be accomplished without even harming anybody. All he'd have to do is fake a disaster.
No,
all you really have to do is just,
Skyler, if that was all he cared about, he would have been satisfied with what happened in this game. Keep in mind, I just told you, your main character saves the fucking day. She doesn't give in to despair and kill all these children and say, I don't care anymore, and blow up and break the controller, or kill Monica for what Monica did. She did not give in to despair. She said, I'm done. I'm gonna save everyone I can. I don't care anymore, and left. And this asshole is not satisfied because that's not hope in his mind. So no, there is no logic. This is just, I didn't personally enjoy this, so this doesn't count. And I'm gonna help the villain start this up again because I need to get the ending I like. That's what it is. He even said, I'd rather your plan work, Monica, and the world get plunged into war, because then an even bigger hope will come afterwards. So he's just an asshole. He's just as evil as everyone else. He just pretends that he's something else.
Yep. So did you tell what the green-haired girl did to the blue-haired boy?
Yes, I do. I remember she used his affection of him, broke his fucking mind. He got so traumatized and saying, stay back. Well, first she stole his kiss, which again, invaded everything, his space and everything. He was freaking out. Keep in mind again, these are children. He doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. And
actually, it's revealed if you play the game.
He does have a magazine in his room, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I'm saying mentally, he's a child. He doesn't get it. He just knows he has affections. And so basically, Monica assaults the boy, and then the boy is so traumatized, he's even smacking her and saying, stay back, stay back. But Monica just keeps going and keeps playing mind games with him, saying, this is what you want, right? If you meet my expectations, I'll do even more for you, and da-da-da-da. And she just continues to fuck with this boy until he just finally breaks and just gives in and says, yes, have all the expectations for me. I'll do it. I'll do anything for you, Monica. The world will be pure when it's just me and you. And it's like, this poor boy, like, he really tried to not be a villain. He really did believe in the idea of a utopia for just children. And when you think about all the trauma the kids have gone through, it makes sense. They said that they're scared shitless of adults. Like, just being around them scares them. These are just traumatized children.
Yeah, I forgot, but what was the red-haired kid's thing again? Why is
Drunken dad. Drunken dad beating his ass every day. So, the boy outright says, the blue-haired boy straight up says, and he's like trying to lead your characters out of the city, he says, look, we're just scared shitless of adults, okay? We're scared shitless. It's like, we can't live in peace with them around us. Like, that tells you how hard their trauma is, where just being around adults freaks them out so much. So it makes sense how they could be manipulated and saying, yeah, killing them is good. It's good. We can do this. So it's understandable. And he really does try to just say, just get out. Just get out of the city and don't come back, please. He'd rather you leave than kill you. That's how desperate he is. Because he just wants this dream world where just kids are around and that's it. And you stay because you're like, no, I gotta stay here for Toko and, you know, the people here, which he's still kind of confused about. And then the server basically says, you know, Monica's being mad at you for what she did. And that's when he goes to see Monica, and then Monica starts fucking with his mind. And again, Monica is the evil piece. Okay, Sky, you wanna know how stupid this shit gets? Keep it in mind, we're talking about explosives, mind control robots, right? Crazy shit. You know who made these robots? Monica. Monica designed these robots. The Monokuma, she built them.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, I thought that was like a leftover technology of some big company.
No. Let me tell you. So Monica is basically the bastard child of some fucking big corporation dude, some technology company, right? And when the mom died, the head of the company took her in because that's, I guess, his half daughter or adopted daughter. I don't fucking care. Point is, he took her in, and she was a genius. Which, you know, in Japan, when they say genius, it means you can just do anything somehow. She was a genius, and she gave up these blueprints for the Monokuma droid, right? And she was doing this because she knew Junko wanted Monokuma robots, so she's the one that built the Monokumas in the first place for Junko, and she used the company to build them. And the dad said, okay, we'll pretend that these are like made bots or something like that. I'll just let you do that and get credit for this. And the whole time she's building these murder machines, when the Oath of Despair event happens, when Junko fucks up the world, she basically tells her dad, oh yeah, I did that, but you're not going to tell anyone about it, because if you did, you'd get in trouble for having the company do this. Like, you're the guys who helped me do this. And so then the dad kind of lets her continue to build the machines, and it's just stupid. She continues to build these machines somehow by herself with the company, because for some reason a company full of people just let a child do whatever she wanted.
Look, hold on, I want to mention something to you, Del. Remember, this is Japan, and also this anime. Are you forgetting that Seto Kaiba, when he was like fucking maybe 14 or so, he took over his father's company?
Didn't he kill himself?
Not even just that, it's
Didn't
like
the dad
fucking...
kill himself?
Yes.
Yeah,
no.
He
turned himself into a
his
computer,
father
then
killed
died.
himself.
No, that's a filler arc.
He just couldn't fucking handle, like, I was legit beaten by a child in finances. Because basically, remember, like, one of the tests he did was, okay, I'm going to give you 1% of the company's shares in money. You use it however you want. And he wound up funding his own fucking, like, business as well. Then eventually took over the fucking company, had the big five, like the dudes that are like part of the board or whatever, he had them work for him. Then like he's just facing him, he's like, I now own 100% of Kaiba Corp, father. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I remember that thing.
No! Ah! He just jumped out the fucking window.
It's still stupid. Like, this is a girl who also, because Monica was already...
All I'm saying is you should have expectations of children in anime for some reason.
Because Monica was already hated for her status, she was already kind of treated like shit. She was never outright abused. She was just treated kind of like shit by the dad and her older brother.
So it's a Dursley situation.
So here's what she did. She pretended to be crippled, and because of that, it made the dad and the brother listen to her more. And she used that to her advantage to basically say, yeah, I want to build something in my own thing. And the dad said,
I'm going to say real quick.
There.
What? I'm going to save. So get ready for the blue screen.
I like... If she died, a good chunk of this might not have happened.
So what you're saying is children
kill the children immediately. Don't wait.
Always kill children.
What's up?
Yes.
What's up, Leslie?
No, I screamed at when you went blue screen.
Like that is a good. Like that is freaking weird. Like,
that's a good moral lesson. Kill children.
Tell me your social security number before it's too late, man. Sure, it's 555 555
Especially the one in Danganronpa can be solved just by punching the child really hard.
Yeah,
sucking them off.
So I suck at this next real boss battle.
You suck at it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that difficult. They're children. You can fight them.
Oh, it's not difficult. Sky, when you're at the moment when the girl, Monica, is telling you to break the controller, her brother, the dude that's been helping the adults and is telling you to break it, he's like saying, like, tell the truth. Tell the truth about everything or I'll make you regret it. All he does is grab her hair a little bit. And I'm like, why are you acting as if you can't just manhandle this kid and kill her yourself? Why are you like, end this, please? And it's like, it's stupid. It's stupid. If you hated someone that badly and you have the physical advantage, you just kill them. It wouldn't be all this speech.
Yeah, like if I wanted to, to screw everything up, to get revenge on that girl, I would just walk up to her and beat her. Especially if I actually thought she was in a wheelchair. I would not. Like, if I thought that she had anything to do with the murder of my parents, I would immediately resort to flipping that wheelchair over and punching her in the face.
Punch! I would grab the wheelchair like Kiryu and then fucking beat the bitch with her.
Is that a fucking heat move? I don't remember that one.
No, I mean just in general, just grabbing fucking vehicles and
yeah, but, so basically Monika's big plan was to just, cause she has this weird thing in her head where, because your main character is the sister of Naegi, I believe is how you say his name, Eric?
Yeah.
The dude from
Naegi.
1.
Yeah, the main character from 1. He's the main protagonist in the first game, and he was considered like the hopeful savior or whatever. So the main character in the game Eric was playing is his sister, and so because of that, Monika chose her to be the new successor to Junko. She wanted to be like a twisted, oh yeah, I created the world's greatest villain with the sister of the savior. Isn't that the best twisted, disparageful thing you could do? No. So that's why she would call her big sis and stuff like that, and why they didn't kill her immediately when they caught her in the beginning of the game. Because Monika was trying to groom her and turn her into basically a protagonist. And she wanted to push her all the way to the point where she would finally just snap and kill either Monika or the children or something. Because she's like, I want you to be the new Junko. I want you to be the new Ultra Despair, mastermind behind everything. And if you do break the controller, then yeah, that's what happens. But if you don't, there's multiple times when you get a chance to break it, because the game keeps trying to say, are you sure? Are you sure? Every time new information comes, it's like, are you sure you don't want to do it? Are you sure?
That's very much like what I do as a DM when someone is going to do something stupid, and I'm like, are you sure? Then they're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now let me ask one more time, are you sure? And if they still say yeah, then you know what, they deserve it.
Like, I doubt that anyone's going to be mad if, she just walked up and killed Monika herself, alone.
Nah, yeah, it's not that anyone would be mad. In fact, the adults that were in the city, keep in mind the people who have been hiding from these children because of the murderous rampage that's been going on. Just the city now, not everywhere, just the city. They have been hiding from these children because of their killer robots. And so once your main character gets to this point, they're outside cheering for you as their hero, and they're saying, kill, 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 kill. Because that's all they want. They want this nightmare to be over. So when the truth comes out and it's like, oh, if you break this controller, those kids are going to die, they don't care. They're like, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them all. And that's why your main character's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to execute children who didn't do anything. Without, it's like they didn't do this. It was mind control. And they're just so upset and they're demanding you do it. Even the the brother of Monika, he's standing there. He's like, do it, do it. Can't you see? You're our inspiration. You're our hope. It's these children. They're the devils. They're the monsters. Just wipe them out. And it's like, that's what Monika's plan has been. She wanted to turn everyone against each other through some means like this, and she wants to be like Junko. She just wants to spare, which is just chaos, just anarchy, full fuck up things left and right. Yeah, so it's the Joker thing. She wins if everyone becomes a monster. So that's her big strategy, which is to just do that to everyone. And if you don't, she gets upset because eventually you just walk away, which is not it doesn't fit with the methods of Danganronpa, at least up to that point, because usually it's a hopeful situation, as in you do the best thing and you make the best ending possible, or you fall into despair and make things even worse. Your character does neither by walking away. And so Monika feels cheated. She's like, no, this isn't how it's supposed to go. She's like, at least try to kill me. At least do something. And your character's like, I'm out. I'm just done. I'm done.
Yeah, I guess you wanted a the Where Children at Play situation. Yeah, you recognize that movie.
I want to mention that, like, the way people explode, like, lights come out of them in this game, like, how come every person seems to have light inside them?
It's the fucking pressure points.
I guess.
The pressure points are, overloading and shit.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so let's talk about this game that Eric is actually playing right now. Okay, so hypothetical scenario: if Kenshiro's martial art were an actual thing, do you think it would, would actually be how prevalent would it be in actual warfare?
Oh, in actual warfare, you're fucked if we're talking modern day.
Now, here's the thing. Okay, because can Kenshiro really charging out them?
No. We're not gonna count Kenshiro because the main character, if anything, doesn't count because they're written to be the best, and to always prevail. We're talking about the martial art. So here's the problem with the martial art. Just like any martial art with myths of greatness and strength and stuff like that around it, it's only as powerful as the person is, Yeah. Like, oh, you could be a Muay Thai fighter, but are you as good as Sagat, a guy who can throw fire around,
Off topic entirely, by the way. I have fucking 9 days to watch Darling in the Franxx while it's still on Hulu.
You don't have to watch it.
It's not good. Don't bother.
Okay,
for your answers.
Okay, so let's say, people, it's people can use it, but it's only taught to like high-level soldiers, like at the very least Marines.
To be fair, there's still like at least 1,000 or so Marines. I say 1,000. I know there's probably more, but like
also the problem with any style like this is that not only would it be like everyone will be scrapping to get this martial art, obviously a lot of people are going to use it for evil.
Oh yeah.
And what if the person who uses it for evil is better than everyone else at the martial art?
Oh yeah.
Like, we could turn this into a Geese Howard situation.
Well, here's the main thing. Again, it's like we're never gonna see martial arts in like realistic warfare anymore because fucking people can just fucking bomb you from afar in a goddamn plane.
Imagine if Leslie learned how to do the Hakuto no Ken.
Martial arts kind of is not being necessary when
the same thing that he always does, but this time he gets to blow up the people in the pharmacy.
Yeah, it's not that martial arts don't have their place, it's just that the more and more warfare advances, it's all about not needing to put yourself at risk.
Yeah.
So, it's like having all this crazy equipment that can just handle things for you. Like, yeah, it still takes a lot of maintenance and you have to be an expert to wield all of it, but that's what it comes down to. Who has a better chance? A man with a soul-shredding M60 or a man who can karate chop real good? You have to have actual superpowers to compete.
That's the whole thing with the actual straight up, what am I gonna say? The fucking war has changed. It's like, the idea of ever, like, what the fuck is that failed, like, I think it was that Chinese bullshit where like, we're gonna have fucking a bunch of martial artists go out there and
go to high school?
Wasn't it the Boxer Rebellion?
Maybe. You're talking about that shit from like Ip Man's time, right?
Oh yeah. Boxer Rebellion. I remember. They actually went around. One of the propaganda techniques was that they would have a guy. They would have these guys, and they would do this thing where they would, it'd be like, I am now going to shoot this man with a musket, and his martial art power will enable him to block this bullet. And then, they'd just be like, nah. And then they do the routine. You'd be like, yep, I totally survived that.
Okay, sir, I have a gun. Can you do it too to me? Oh, wait a minute.
And when it doesn't work, it'll just be like, oh, well, he didn't believe hard enough.
Yeah, and that's when we get into the fake martial arts realm where it's like, oh, I have this ancient style that you can beat somebody without touching them. Why couldn't you do it to me? Oh, it's because I didn't eat a lot of rice today. Or, oh, it's because you had your tongue in your mouth a certain way.
God, it's just straight up Hercule. Like, oh man, I have a stomach ache.
No, not even. Hercule has a lot of charisma. Like, those are like martial artists in China.
Also, Hercule is one of the strongest motherfucking humans on the planet.
The problem with fucking guys like that with the fake martial arts, they're all fat white guys.
Yeah, he's really strong. As a human with no keys, like the strongest actual, like normal human.
Like you look at those guys who are like, oh yeah, I have this Asian martial art. They're all super hefty, out of weight guys. It's like, how am I supposed to believe you're a combat specialist?
Can you imagine if Hercule actually, if Gohan just took like an afternoon off and just taught Hercule about ki like he did with Videl? Like,
I think Leslie is like the guy we're about to fight. I like fake martial arts because I love the idea of training my body to make it possible even just once.
I think that's why a lot of people get stuck into listening to him. It's like, okay, maybe not be real, but what if?
Yeah.
I think people want to believe that you can achieve these kinds of things. Like there's so many myths and legends. Like, oh man, this person meditated, they trained, they unlocked their 7 chakra or stuff like that. Wait, hold on, is it 7 or 14 chakras?
I don't fucking know.
Whatever number of chakras.
14.
The problem with that too is that. Wait, what, Eric?
I think it's 14 actually.
Alright, thank you, Eric.
I think the second problem with that is like it's the desire for it to be real, but at the same time you got to think we're in the it'd be one thing if like we're talking older days, because older time periods, you know, information wasn't all over the place. But we live in the modern age now, so the idea of this desire for these supernatural abilities to be coming out, it's like, if these methods were feasibly possible, people of greater athletic ability would have proven it by now, you know? Like, we have combat sports already. If chi or fucking no-touch things were feasible, boxers and MMA guys would have discovered something like this by now. Just by the sheer amount of work they put in, just in their body. It's like you want to believe that somehow it's not a physical thing. It's no, I just meditated a shit ton and I learned this language.
It's one of those. Again, it's an Eastern versus a Western philosophy where where a lot of Western types like fighting styles is just literally, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna do these specific kind of kicks.
It's like, how do I end the fight immediately?
Yeah. With a lot of Eastern ones, like, I get there, like, you know, you can still kick someone's ass with martial arts, but a lot of it is, like, very flashy, very showy, you know what I mean? But it looks a lot nicer as a display as opposed to just straight up MMA.
Like, one thing I will say about Eastern martial arts is their emphasis on the human body, because a lot of it, like, you know, the Shaolin monks, a lot of their shit is all about the control of the body. It's like, you need to be able to control every part of your body, which is very useful if you think about it. Like, yeah, having all that strength, flexibility, and dexterity in your core, holy shit, that is like an ape man.
Yeah.
That is a fucking giant. How the fuck?
Is this guy a mutant?
Yeah, he's a nuclear mutant.
Okay, so one thing.
Also, that chick has me some nice tits, by the way, the purple haired bitch.
Stapled on.
Yeah, those are not real.
I'm gonna have to invest in.
Okay, how could she get plastic surgery in the post-apocalyptic world?
Yeah, like,
see? So they have to be real.
Yeah.
How did they get pants for this fucker?
Oh, you know what? Actually, that is kind of fair.
I remember watching an unskippable episode of this game, I think, and it's like, you know, one of my favorite jokes in that episode was, I sure hope that those guys, My favorite joke in that little episode was, I sure
Oh
hope
my
these guys
God,
are cannibals. He
Leslie.
has a lot of dark meat on him.
Oh,
Which, at this point, applies to everybody. Except for her. of
yeah,
course.
that's true.
Like, how the
Breaker
hell do
Hulk.
these people stay so ripped? If everybody's starving.
Hey man, cannibalism is a thing.
Yeah,
Ask
because
Mr.
they would be
Hart.
prime meat.
Ask Mr. Hart.
Wait,
Yeah.
does Mr. Hart come out in this, Eric?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think Mr. Hart shows up in mine.
Oh yeah, I don't think he can. He's a minion for one of the other guys. Can't
He's
shoot
my
a beat
favorite
already.
character.
Oh, it's me, Mr. Hart.
I'm gonna eat
Like, maybe
the kids for the
it rains
kids.
steroids, and that's why everyone's so ripped.
Where the fuck do we keep getting steroids? Is the other question.
It's in the air.
Devil
Manufacturing
Reaper.
this shit.
Yes, the fucking Kamehameha!
25% steroids.
Kamehameha!
Yeah, I like the idea of having full control over your body.
Oh my
which is
god,
what
I just saw
Shaolin-
the Kamehameha!
Yeah,
What the hell?
this is stupid. This motherfucker shooting Ki. You can't be the Hulk and have Ki, dude. That's not fair. You have to
Fuck.
pick one. This is like a giant trying to do monk shit. He's throwing Ki and he's a giant. That's not fair. You can't
I need
get
to
both.
move. See, I told
Yeah,
you I
you
suck
do.
at this fucking boss fight.
Yeah, like having
To be
full
fair,
control over
Candace
your
gonna
body
beat this guy by
is
the end of it
useful.
anyway.
Because
Well,
having that
whenever
means
it
that you
gets
can
better.
almost attack and defend in any situation if someone gets close to you. But again, there is a limit to how much the body can physically do.
Go,
at least
go,
in
go,
that
go, go.
context. Like spinning kicks, how much force is that always going to give you versus something as swift as an elbow to like the throat?
Oh yeah, I think no wait, that's later.
Yeah, a lot of Western martial arts always
Go.
come back down to some
Climb
kind
the
of form
fucking
of
ladder.
boxing,
Oh man.
maybe a
I
bit of
believe
judo.
in you!
Oh, we walked into the
Kansas
fucking
was like
Kamehameha. Oh no, my balls
Wait, so it's
exposed
got-
on stream.
Okay, yeah. As I recall, like, a lot of
Okay,
martial
you
arts
are
these days
switching
is
from
mostly
one
just punching
Kamehameha
people
to
in
the
balls.
other.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Why are you? Oh,
I'm like
why are you running into it?
Yeah.
So I'm like, go Eric, you can do
perfect
it.
time,
And I'm watching you get fucking Kamehameha spammed.
God damn it.
Yeah, stay close to him. He can't hit you from that.
Inventory.
With the Kamehameha if you're up close.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
That's kind
but,
of how giant bosses seem to tend to go in a lot of
I
games.
forgot the
so-
name of the guy, but there was some dude, I think from England, who ended up traveling the world and basically made a variant mixed martial arts. And we're fighting Reen and Kakarot. Anyway, so
What I know?
yes. So there's this dude from England who kind of traveled around and basically mixed judo, like Japanese. No, it was Aikido. Aikido, boxing, and something else I forgot. For his own, like,
No wait, ladder's useless.
and that's like a good mix of what fighting really can be at this point, like grapples and striking. So anything else, if someone says, yeah, I'll also tell you how to do this amazing, gigantic 360, it's like, that's useless. That's useless, because how many chances are you going to have to actually do that? And the amount of time it takes you to learn to do that, that's time you could learn to do something different. That's way more
come
useful.
on.
Well,
come on!
Like, I think a problem I have
Get
with
up
this
close,
is
get up close. Eric, get up close. Don't run or
Eric,
go
just
towards
hit
him.
his fucking
No,
tentacle.
go towards him. Eric, okay, Eric, the next time you see him get up and glowing purple like he's about to do that, stay near him. Because when you stay near him, he can't hit you with that blast. I've noticed that. Every time you try to run, he keeps catching you.
Good, good. Yep. He's trying his best.
I'm trying my best. I'm taking my shirt off.
I want to mention, yeah. So like,
Pixlor, it didn't happen.
I think unarmed martial arts kind of suck compared to like weapon martial arts, in my opinion.
I mean, well, yeah, one has a weapon.
You know, yeah, like HEMA, it's like historical European martial arts. Like, it's all literally just fighting with the sword and shit like that. And honestly, yeah, I mean, why the hell would you not fight with a sword if you have
Going in
swords?
again.
There's
Like again,
stick
like a
fighting.
weapon. A weapon is just like, literally an extension of your own power.
Okay,
like,
now he's...
Stay up close. Don't leave. No, get close. Yep. Get to his feet, Eric. You have to get to his feet.
Like,
it's only a matter of time before somebody inside.
Fucking hell. Lock on!
Yeah. And then, you know, it's only a matter of time before somebody realizes that they can just make a martial art out of nuclear weapons.
Les, we can't watch Baki right now. We're watching Eric.
Then you're gonna see someone who has just like fucking like a nuclear missile in one hand and a nuclear bomb in the other. Then just fucking like, top the other one. Then use the other one like a fucking battering ram.
I think like a good mixture if you want to stay in a non-lethal range. Well, it's still pretty lethal if you're not careful because it's a fun object.
Okay, I'm dodging this asshole.
Stick fighting, like with billy clubs or.
Alright, I'm gonna climb the ladder to see if it helps.
Think
nunchucks.
Not nunchucks. Nunchucks are useless. Think Daredevil or Nightwing.
Yeah.
Like that shit, where you're just adding your physical skills with.
If Leslie turns out to be right, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
He did tell you to go up there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna give you something to do. And it was glowing.
Like that. I thought the other problem with the ladder was that you had to climb up there slowly or something.
I thought Ken was gonna go up there and do like a big elbow drop. Oh my god, Ken's coming from the top rope.
Wait, this is easier now!
Well, he did tell you to get up there. Also, I thought you knew. That's why I thought you were trying to get up there.
This has been like... It's been like a year since I played this. Oh, Leslie!
It's like you're just tapping it.
So, a question.
What up?
If he explodes, does the arena just get flooded?
Yeah, how much of a mess does he make?
That smell is never going to go away.
You know what I would love? I would love for,
what else do you do?
I would love it if, and Morton Joe showed up and said, "Hey, that's my new blood pack for this giant guy. You're my new fair blood."
That's way too much blood for anyone to have.
No, I need more.
Yep. You're gonna be doing a lot of bleeding.
7 stars of death. Now the watch should be if it's true, Skylar. No, he's not exploding.
7 stars of death. Yay. Oh, that's bullshit. He's supposed to pop like a balloon.
Alright, cutscene, cutscene. Oh, thank you, Leslie.
Yeah. Like, seriously, what is this guy? What is he?
Yes.
His title is the savior of the post-apocalyptic world.
The savior of the
No, I'm talking about the giant man. I don't care what Kenshiro is.
Oh, sorry.
I care.
So after this next save point, we're ending the stream because I can't live in a world where Leslie's right.
Well, sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're gonna live here for a minute.
Oh.
What? So is he? Wait, what was he right about?
Climbing the ladder.
What to do to go up the ladder?
Oh.
You are caught.
And then Eric fucked himself by not doing that for a while.
Hey, alright, before you end it, I want to have a discussion with you guys.
No, it's not going to end anytime soon.
Eric immediately cuts it off like, nah.
Oh.
What happened, Efren? Go ahead.
What was it?
Who's your favorite Digimon protagonist? Like the main guy, like there's
I don't know a damn thing about Digimon.
What the fuck is
what the fuck is Digimon?
Taichi Yagami.
Yeah.
See, the Leonardo mains don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Proof that Digimon must be garbage.
I like Tai a lot, but I kind of want to straight up say Marcus is the best. Because,
Marcus?
Wait, hold on, Marcus Damon, that was his name, right?
Yes.
No.
In Japan, it's Masaru.
Yeah, Look, again, I can respect the man who, like, fucking punches the digital devil right in the fucking face.
Oh yeah, he's fucking hype.
The devil, you can steer the devil.
He punches the literal Satan in the face.
Yeah, Killian told me about that.
To be fair, Ty does get in there. He throws hands when he needs to.
He did. Like, he knocked 3 of those fuckers down with 1 punch.
I think that's what it is because fucking he actually knocked them down like they're fucking bowling
Exana, leader of Eden.
Oh fuck this name.
He's the leader of the bunch.
Fuck
I
you, bitch.
thought it was like EXANA, Exana. Like,
you're the ruler of Eden, so I just gotta kill you and then I get everything I want? Excellent. Hold still.
Wait, no, not kill. I thought
explosion punch. No babies. None for you.
It looks kind of cute.
You would think that.
Look.
This basic bitch. Reminds me of Nina Williams, fucker.
Okay, so yeah, but
I don't know who or what, or like, I don't know anything about this Nina Williams.
Fuck her. She's a bitch. That's all that matters.
If you know, if it was actually possible to like blow people up with just pressure points and shit.
Oh, it would be illegal. No one would know how to use. No one would know how to use this. Then it wouldn't be allowed.
It'd be a forbidden art.
Like no, it would not forbidden. It would be the person who knows how to do it gets killed.
No, not only that, they would not only make the teaching of it illegal, they would make a fake version of it that wasn't deadly at all.
And if you try to learn that fake version, you get killed.
Yeah.
Like they put you on a list. Your name is on a list for you trying to learn this technique, and you get shot.
I mean, like,
by like 1 million people.
That's one of those kinds of things where, like, the idea of having this super powerful technique, it's like, who the fuck is actually going to teach you? If they know it, they're not gonna say it.
So, in the canon of Fist of the North Star, only one person's allowed to know it.
Well, yeah.
The rest of the from the it's like the Jedi way. They take children who are, but this time they're orphans, and they teach them.
You have to kill them.
So at the end, only one person can go outside of the temple and live their life. The other 2 have to stay guarding the secrets of the Fist of the North Star.
Until a new generation comes to learn.
So Rao goes, fuck that, I'm gonna go and become the king of the Fist.
King of the Pirates.
And Geese Howard said, man, fuck.
So I'm saving right now.
Every Digimon protagonist seems to copy Ty's style. Like they have fucking goggles.
He usually have the spiky head, right? Like the spiky afro hair.
Yeah, and he had Agumon as his fucking partner.
The yellow dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one. I remember there was a yellow one, and then I think he got bigger and was orange, if I'm remembering. Yeah. Like, I never watched it, but I remember seeing it a lot of times on someone else's screen. I know my roommate watched a shit ton of Digimon when I was in college. He fucking loved it.
There's a lot to like. It is kind of terrible to go back to. It's kind of like, man, there's a lot of dumb
No, I'm sure the show's fine. It's just like the whole, you know, with any kind of thing, when you don't pay attention to it, you're like, oh, I can't be bothered. It's that. Like, I even didn't give a shit about Pokemon after a while, so I was just like, I don't really care. Hey, watch your fucking mouth. Watch it.
I think what it is with Digimon that I like is just sort of a lot of the lore they work with, but like, then actually trying to watch the shows, like, you can kind of see, like, a lot of this
all I know is apparently that Imp one is popular, that fucking Fox one is popular. Because holy shit, if you type Digimon online, the first thing you get hit with is porn of those two.
Itmon, I'm not sure if he gets porn per
Yes, he
se.
does. Yes, he does.
Wait, him? I thought they would make it for the adult form, Beelzemon.
No, let me tell you why. I said the imp thing, right? People, you take the design of that imp thing and they make it either a female or whatever, and it's just like a short stack. This is how I learned that damn thing.
I guess that's what happened to Midna.
Midna is a short stack.
Yes, that's fair. Also, off topic entirely on that.
There was a topic?
Digimon topic, but I'm looking through old school. I'm looking through old school Dragon Ball. Saying that's all dubbed right here.
Original Dragon Ball's not dubbed, it's subbed.
No, basically what I want to say is that one of the fucking episodes, episode 16, it just has Roshi right there, and the wind is supposed to be blowing his beard, but it looks so fucking goofy because it looks like it has 3 like beards essentially, and they all like swing to the left.
Roshi versus Kenshiro. How long does Roshi have?
Now hold on, which Roshi?
Yes. Madara versus Kenshiro. How long does Madara have?
Oh, poor
I'm not just talking about Madara.
Do it, do it.
With the Hashu.
Do it, Adele, do it.
I don't know that fucking thing.
I'm not talking about Madara with the Sharingan. I'm talking about the Madara with the Susanoo with the Renee Gun Yin Yang style release.
We need Grant for this. He knows this whole fucking meme more. I never thought I'd say that.
When it comes to Naruto, Grant knows more than any of us. And that's not something to be proud of, honestly.
In fact, it's a shame.
Yeah. Let's shame Grant on screen because he can't defend himself because he's never going to join us, please. Yeah, fuck Grant.
Shame the pink guy.
Hey, here's the
Shame
thing.
him.
No one who watches this knows who the fuck we're talking about, like, except for Leslie who's currently watching, and of course us.
Yep.
Ken punches Turtle Roshi for over an hour, and he doesn't even notice him. Roshi turns towards Ken, says what, and punches him through the...
Clearly that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And then somehow by bullshit magic, no, actually you're also gonna die because I tapped you, which is somehow another pressure point, even though I only hit your shell.
Through the chest.
Oh yeah, that is bullshit. Like, I can buy that maybe doing a lot of hits to somebody can maybe, you know, cause issues with pressure points. I'm not buying that from a tap. No.
They did that shit on the Defenders, which was also stupid because Luke Cage literally has bulletproof skin.
Oh yeah.
And somehow that was able to stop him.
But they need these people that alright, this person is essentially invincible, but we still need to stop him somehow.
All they had to do was say cheat. That's a good excuse. But they didn't say it. They said no. You know, the pressure point move that'll take you down and your heart will stop it instant. How do you hit the pressure points if you can't even beat through the skin?
It's fucking dumb.
Listen,
that's like saying
people are going around.
What?
People are going around blowing people up with freaking pressure points. Stopping someone's heart seems like a mercy kill.
No, I'm talking about Marvel.
Oh yeah.
The Defenders. That doesn't make any sense. I can accept it in this anime world.
Oh yeah.
How do you pressure point tap someone like Luke Cage with bulletproof skin? That's his whole deal.
That's just such
if
bullshit.
guns can't get through him, how do your fingers hit his fucking pressure points? Shut up about the 4,000 Chinese love, Les.
Like the fact, like I remember, like in like the second episode, somebody tried punching him and their hand like explodes.
Yes, because that's what would happen if you hit him. You'd have to either be naturally strong yourself, or you have to have some magic bullshit justification. Like, when Danny punches Luke, that makes sense because he has chi, and he has the Iron Fist. Now the hands, a good chunk of them are just... No, good God. My sister showed me some awful drawings from Butch Hartman now. I didn't even fucking remember the fucker until she started sending me pictures that he's been drawing. But anyway, so... You've got a guy like Luke Cage who bullets can't pierce his skin. They bounce off him. He's invincible to that much force. You either need superhuman strength beyond that, or you need mystical shit to justify you somehow harming him physically. Danny can hit him because of that. Matt would never be able to do that. Jessica, I think she also has superhuman strength, so I guess that works. And the Hand are just ninjas. A good chunk of them are monks and don't really have a lot of powers or special tricks. And they're just trying to do pressure points on a guy who bullets bounce off of. Hey, Sky, what would happen if you tried to fucking do a two-finger jab to a bulletproof wall? What do you think would happen? I'm pretty sure you would break and not the wall.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, we're ending the stream.
That was a good stream.
Damn it, let's stop it. Was it? You didn't even pay attention to this fucking game. We were talking about horrible things.
Look, we didn't get to the same territories we get to with my fucking streams.
Yeah.
If Leslie was here, Leslie was here joining us in the chat, then he'd be like, streamer, I'm getting bored.
Yeah.
Alright. Before I truly end it, who wants to plug their bullshit?
I'm gonna be streaming.
Plug.
Jedi Fallen Border.
I'm gonna be streaming on like Tuesday, I think.
Okay.
Give me your money on my OnlyFans account.
Yeah,
you don't have an OnlyFans account, you fucking liar. Well, this would be your main focus. Let's just give you your money.
That's fine. Give me your money.
No. So
actually, that's what tell you to
the
get
other one on your
money.
OnlyFans, but he would also be like the one who's also hating on you. So you would get likes and dislikes from him.
God damn it!
All right.
That reminds me, Eric, I'm gonna go ahead and like your stream.
Why is this fucking wig so hard?